finished with 29-9-6. Now, early in the third, LA down by 5, but Anthony Davis and LeBron gelling. That easy dunk. Lakers cut it down to 3, and a few minutes later, the chemistry continued. LeBron to Davis, down low for the alley-oop. The Lakers would go into the fourth quarter only up by 1. Now, the Blazers might not have been in the game if it wasn't for Gary Trent Jr. He comes off the screen, shoots that, Blazers up by 3. Then Trent getting the pass, knocks down another 3-ball. He matches career high with 7 3-pointers while scoring 28, and over 2 minutes left in the fourth, Damian Lillard fights through traffic, gets the and one floater to go in. Great concentration by him, who finished with 31. The Blazers win this one 115-107. Now, according to Elias, Monday's loss to the Blazers was the first time in 60 games that the Lakers lost after leading through 3 quarters, snapping the 5th longest such streak in NBA history. It was the 2nd longest run of closing out games in the 21st century, trailing only the Warriors' NBA record streak of 84 such games spanning 2015 and 2016.
Rockets on the road against the Nuggets. Rockets still only have 9 players. Still no John Wall, no Boogie Cousins, no Eric Gordon, COVID-19 protocols. The Nuggets down 1 in the first quarter. Watch the transition. Gary Harris with Jokic. Score 2. Nuggets up by 1. And then Jokic, the 3, turns into a 10-point lead for the Nuggets after the first. The Rockets, though, they still got this guy named James Harden, and he's pretty good. Harden making the 3-pointer and the foul. Michael Porter Jr., the offender there. He made the free throw. The Rockets were down 12. The problem is Stephen Silas, their head coach, was like, look, the COVID situation means things can get ugly against good teams. And that is exactly what happened here. Harden did have 28 points in the first half. 21 of them were in the second quarter. But the Nuggets led by 10 at the break. And then in the third, Nuggets up 9. It's Jokic feeding Paul Millsap. It's a 43rd triple-double for Jokic in his career. He's averaging a triple-double this season. More on that in a second. He had 8 assists just in the third. Give him 18 for the game for Jokic, along with 19 points and 12 rebounds. He says that he's learned to read the floor and that the coaches give him the freedom to find the open guy. Rockets start the season 0-2 because the Nuggets win 124-111. Jokic is the 5th player in NBA history to average a triple-double through the team's first 3 games of the season. Russell Westbrook is the last to do it and the only guy to do it in the last 30 years. Magic did it twice in the 80s, and of course, Oscar. Can't talk triple-doubles without talking him 3 times in the 60s.
Christmas has come and gone, but your mom's not the only one hitting up the clearance sales. The Padres spending on deals to make it clear they want to get that National League pennant. San Diego's on the verge of acquiring righty Yu Darvish from the Cubs. Sources tell ESPN Darvish and Victor Caratini, who emerged as his personal catcher in Chicago, will go to San Diego once the deal is completed. This comes after the news on Sunday.
And then the game, whoa! These are brave people. Oh, it's not a wolf at all. It's just a who's a good dog? Who's a good boy? Who's a good puppy? Who's a good boy? Whose dog is that? That guy adopted the dog? That's what I'm told. That's one to grow on.
This is SportsCenter AM.
Josh Allen and the Bills dominate the Patriots and send a message in the AFC why Buffalo is the biggest threat to achieve Super Bowl repeat. Dame Lillard outdoes LeBron, how the Blazers stopped the Lakers streak, and the very latest on John Morant's scary-looking ankle injury, and how Notre Dame can overcome recent history and stun Alabama in Friday's college football semifinal showdown.
You can see why they're the AFC East champions this year. They deserve to be.
Hey, mama! Hey, look, it's Josh Allen. Hey, grandma! It's the Josh Allen. Hey!
Sort of struck by the...
You're so stuck on that.
It's like Bill Belichick.
Well, let's do it.
Good morning.
Welcome into SportsCenter. I'm Toyota Collins, Nicole Briscoe with you on this Tuesday. We got lots to get to, but we got to start with that hat trick in Foxborough last night. I know we're not talking about Cam Newton's wardrobe.
Did you see it? Because I saw it described something like straight out of Zoolander.
Yes.
Not quite Hansel, because Newton is so not hot right now. Josh Allen and the Bills are, though. We had a Buffalo beatdown, but in a good way. If you're part of the Bills Mafia, and a win over New England is a season sweep. That's not happened since 1999. Second quarter, what was the score? Oh, it was already 17-9. Watch Allen dropping back, finds his man Stephon Diggs, and Diggs does the rest. 50 yards later, that is a score. It's also the most single-season receiving yards in Bills history. 1,459, and oh, still counting because this is only week 16. Bills had a 24-9 lead at the half. We start in the third, literally the start. It's the first play out of halftime. Allen rolling out to the right this time. Where's Dawson Knox? Toe tap! Got it!
Bam.
You know what, though? Let's just throw the flag on that. We need to challenge that. Let's check it out. Oh, the review, both feet. Those they're down. Play is going to stand. Bill Belichick on the phone. Your thoughts? No, I'm still single, Mom. The phone's fault. Drive continues, and it leads to this. Allen, Diggs, going to break a tackle this time, and that is a touchdown. His second of the game. He had 9 catches, 143 yards, and 3 touchdowns. The other's still coming. But that right there is Allen tying Jim Kelly for the most touchdown passes in a single season in Bills history. It was 31-9. And oh, this is Allen breaking that tie. Allen to his left this time. Where's Diggs? Got him again. Back of the end zone. And yes, that is the aforementioned third touchdown of the night for Diggs. It made it 38-9. Allen, 320, 4 touchdowns. It's an AFC East title, and that sweep of the Patriots. The Bills are currently the 2 seed. They keep winning. They'll stay that way in the AFC.
Hey, y'all. Hey, mama. Hey, look, it's Josh Allen. Hey, grandma. MVP. It is the Josh Allen. Hey.
What's wrong with them?
Oh, wait. Do you think Josh Allen's the MVP, Stephon?
100%.
Hell yeah.
You thought I was about to say something else? That's especially my MVP.
He's not going to say anything else. Look, back in week 6, the Chiefs did beat the Bills. That game was in Buffalo. But since week 7, both teams have combined to go 17-1. And they're both scoring better than 30 points per game. The Chiefs' big wins in that same time span have come against the Saints, the Bucs, and the Dolphins. Buffalo's notable victories, the Seattle and then Pittsburgh. Meanwhile, the Patriots are 6-9.
Why was that the proper time in your mind to give Jared the chance to play?
Well, we weren't playing very well, and I felt like it was the opportunity to, give him a chance to play. I mean, Cam did a good job for us. I mean, that wasn't the problem. We were just weren't very competitive in the game.
Do you feel like you've done a good job in this job interview this year?
That's not for me to answer.
There's a lot going on there. Look, it was a good run, but it's now done for the Patriots. And getting back to the NFL's top, this may be the greatest challenge in Bill Belichick's career. And that is ahead on SportsCenter AM, Tony.
Nicole, to the NBA and a rematch of last year's Western Conference quarterfinals, and the Lakers surpassed the Blazers. Damian Lillard and LeBron James with their eyes already on getting back to that point, even in this young season. Here's the thing, LeBron will get cooking early. Appeared to be shot out of a cannon, connecting on his attempts. Nails that 3-ball. Then a few minutes later, he rips CJ McCollum and then does this. I mean, come on. LeBron with that bounce late in his career, his 12 points in the first quarter.